Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
They'll try the running game off the right tackle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Wildcats get enough for the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's straight. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking every...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He leaves it with the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Got his man quickly. Makes his man miss. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Cabrera. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Cabrera. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a grab and go for the score.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Cabrera.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. He'll set up to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One final play before the end of the quarter. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stumbled to the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a catch and run for 6.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulsa went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Hurricanes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On second down, looking to throw. A strike downfield. Open runway ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 2nd and short now after that completion. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
PAT unit on the field. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. On 3rd down, going up top. He's going to throw deep right side. And that pass is caught at the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. This is when the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wide out in motion. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads it left. Got his man. Running toward the tape. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one.
Here's the handoff.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got it behind the line. It's Beebe. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He's going to run it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little stripe down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught close to the marker, it's straight. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Using his legs to buy some time. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. He's going to pass. He slings it deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The run from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's straight. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. Right back to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Using the quick game. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play.
Brings up second down.
Off the RPO, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They move the tight end all over. They go to the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. He finds his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they've backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme anymore.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UNLV pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Rebels were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The play action fake. Dances away from the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Motion from the offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That makes the score Texas 66, Kentucky 41.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Texas.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Finds his tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. He wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They go to the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He caught it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Buys a little time. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Wildcats are on the move. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Kentucky.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. They'll go to the counter. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Texas 83, Kentucky 48.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Texas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He wants to go deep, and he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And they can't make the connection on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants.
On down.
Going up top on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's straight.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He wants to pass it on second down. Got his man quickly. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beebe. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Working that left side now.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to take off. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal.
Kentucky.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. Power football with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive with a pass. Works the middle of the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Makes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Street. Relying on the run. He gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And they did tack on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. First down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Keep it on the ground. And the Longhorns will keep this drive going. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.